So I know that a lot of you guys don't know where to start when making thumbnails. And even if you do make thumbnails, you're most likely freeballing it, don't know what works, what doesn't. So I guarantee you this will probably provide you with some sort of value if you stick till the end. I'll also be providing free options for making thumbnails if you're completely broke and just starting out. Photoshop I'm showing on screen right here. This is paid, but it's a lot more advanced. I think it's worth it though. If you want to invest in yourself, it's always good to invest in yourself. Let's switch over to this Google Doc though. So yeah, this Google Doc, I just made this real quick. It actually took a bit, I'm not gonna lie. I be pouring my sweat and tears to make this. I'm not even joking. For these YouTube videos, like I gain absolutely nothing from this basically. Like this YouTube channel is not even monetized. I don't care. It's super raw. I'm just trying to provide value. Anyways, the design of your thumbnails don't matter too much. A lot of you guys focus on like how good it looks, but look at this thumbnail looks like dog shit. These thumbnails are like some of these thumbnails aren't even that good. A lot of the times, especially when you're just starting out, you won't have thumbnails that look super nice like these, and that's completely fine, bro. I'm telling you. You just like what really makes a good thumbnail is the psychology behind it. It needs to create a curiosity gap right here. Curiosity gap. That's super important. That gives a reason for the viewer to actually click on your video. Bro, why the fuck? Every single time I make these videos, my throat gets so dry. But you kind of need structure to your thumbnails. And psychology is like probably 90% of the thumbnail. And design is like the other 10%. I'm not going to lie. Because the design doesn't really matter. The psychology is what matters. Like, fuck, bro. Your viewers actually need to have a reason to stop and press on your videos. Where's the scroll stoppers I put? Yeah, scroll stoppers. Some examples of scroll stoppers are large numbers, emotions, movement, and just an aesthetically pleasing looking thumbnail. There's different types of thumbnails. I'm going to be going over 3. There's probably a few more that I didn't list. But yeah, these 3 are like the ones you mainly see, I'm not going to lie. So, these are like the important ones, I guess. First one is transformation thumbnail. This is basically the process from point A to point B. Like I said, the design doesn't really matter. These thumbnails are mediocre. I'm not gonna lie, this one's complete ass. It doesn't even look good. I'm not gonna lie. But look how many views it got. Only 7 months ago as well. It basically just shows the before and after, as you guys can tell. The text before, after. Before, after. This works really well with like, yeah, glow up, room transformations, and what else? Maybe like fitness. Like whenever you're trying to show like progress or something like that. The next thumbnail is story thumbnail, and a lot of bigger YouTubes use this type of thumbnail because it's crazy good. It's a narrative type of thumbnail that shows what happens next and like really builds a lot of curiosity. It makes the viewer want to watch. Like it's kind of telling a story basically. Food was moldy, and that kind of makes you think, oh, food was moldy. What the hell? I want to see this. What's going on? And then Starbucks message this guy or something. Please stop posting about this. Like, it builds a lot of curiosity. That's what you want when making a good thumbnail. The third one, the last one though, is the result thumbnail. Result thumbnails. This just shows the desired result. They can be pretty simple, like something like this, POV, it all worked out and you're just showing the result. This works really well in like those like niche lifestyles, like crazy lifestyles of those rich people, because it just looks cool. And this is not something a normal person experiences. We tend to watch stuff because we want to like kind of experience something we can't. That's why we watch videos most of the time on YouTube. But yeah, really simple. It just shows a luxurious, lavish lifestyle. And then right here, we have my video, which just shows the outcome of my room transformation, the result. Right here, we have another one, just shows the result of this room. And this type of thumbnail also works really well with the finance niche. Like, it's showing the result and builds a lot of curiosity. But yeah, for the free options, I low-key would recommend Canva. Just search up what you want to make, YouTube thumbnail, and this will pop up. So really, Canva's low-key pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. The layout and everything, put your text in, put your image in. Hold on, let me add an image. Basically, this is already a thumbnail I made, but put your images in here, add your text, add whatever to it. And I'm not really familiar with Canva and stuff, so I can't really like teach you how to make it. I don't know what type of thumbnail you're trying to make. These are just good options. Make sure your text is nice and actually relevant to the video. A lot of you guys put random stuff. It actually needs to be relevant to the video. Photopea. The fuck? What are these ads I'm seeing? Anyways. Yeah, Photopea. I used to use this a long time ago for my Fortnite thumbnails. It's kind of like Photoshop. I haven't used this in a while, but I heard it's a really good option. I used to use this before. This was only for my Fortnite montages. When I like actually wanted to lock in, I started using Photoshop because nothing can beat Photoshop. It's the best. If you don't have a PC, use PixArt. I don't know if I have it, but PixArt is also pretty good. Yeah, it's called PixArt. That's a good option if you don't have a computer or anything like that. But yeah, that's basically it. Goodbye.